it be you journey on to light the day.
Hello, my son. Good afternoon, my son. Now, so you take they forget your mama. Why you never see send the money wey you promise me now? Mama Sarah don't buy her own wrapper for August meeting. I never buy anything, my son. Now 100K. Thank you, my son. God bless you, my son. And where that money from they come from, God will give you more money. As you they take care of your mama, so now so your children will take care of you. Thank you.
Hello, brother. Brother, good afternoon, sir. Brother, me, I'm not fine, no. We're writing exam next 2 weeks, and I've not paid my school fees. Brother, it's just 300K. Yes, brother. Sir, what did you say? Okay, brother, thank you. God bless you.
Hello, babe. How are you? Babe, I'm not fine. The week you promised me now,
Shadows call.
the week is 200K. Just 200K.
200K for a week.
Yes, now. That's even the cheapest safe.
200K cheapest. I will send it to you.
Oh, really? Oh, babe, that's why I love you. I love you so much. I said I love you now. See your own back.
Babe, bye bye. 200K for a week. 300K for school fees. More than 100K.
Your POS, yeah.
I
POS,
need cash to.
Oh my, I don't go house. If I don't see anybody, I go to go house. I don't go disturb me for house.
POS.
POS, yeah.
POS. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, sir.
Please, I want to read you.
How much?
2,000.
200. Wait, now 400. 200 for 1,000. 200 for
200 for 1,000.
now 400. No sense.
Oh yeah, do.
Your pin.
This is your POS. We don't break like it's no good.
Your money no go.
My money no go. You know we dey follow talk. Oh yeah, try 1,000.
Now 200 I go see collect too.
Try 1,000. I just collect salary.
You no go.
1,000 no go.
I say you no go.
I beg, let me try 500.
Now 200 I go see collect too. That means now 300 I go.
I beg, let me try 500.
Okay.
How many transactions I don't?
Shut up, Jai. They whine me. I say your money no go. You don't get money for bank. Call they stop me. Don't try that kind of thing for me.
Um, I'm mess up. Ah.
Do you ever notice how men walk? Not just the motion of it, but the weight behind it. You ever seen a man sit in his car long hours after he has turned off the car engine? Or a man who sits outside his house making uncountable hisses? Have you ever seen a man who stares out his window like he's waiting for his soul to catch up to him? That is the weight. Yes, the quiet weight. They tell you, be a man, and you take it like a badge. Puff your chest, square your jaw, and you say to yourself, maybe you can for a while. But then, it begins to add up. Slowly, quietly, and unnoticed. You carry your family's expectations. You carry your father's voice. Even if it's just a whisper for now. And they tell you, you carry your mother's hopes. You carry your siblings. You carry your friends. You carry your job, the rent, your future. You carry everything. And you still smile. Because that's what men do, right? You see? No one really asks a man how he's doing unless he's failing. And even when they do, it's just whispers. You hear them say,
What happened to him? We used to have it together.
you don't get to fall apart. You're a strong man. You have it together. Why are you a man? Put yourself together. You are the roof. You are the wall. You are the strength of the house. You are the anchor. Even anchors fall when the chains are too heavy. And do you know what's the hardest of it all? It's the silence. Yes. The silence when you want to cry, but you have to swallow it in. The silence when you want to break down, but you have to stand up and keep going. The silence when you have to look at everything going on around you. You get tears in your eyes, but you have to swallow them in and move on. That is the silence. They tell you, yes, I'm going to tell you, one of the biggest things they don't say out loud. They tell you, it is not a man's thing. But I say to you today, it is okay for men to cry. Yes. Crying doesn't make you weak. It makes you human. And God knows men are human too. As a man, you get to break. You get to mourn. You get to bend. Cry. Brother, cry like your life depends on it. Because sometimes your life might depend on it. Cry because you have been too strong for too long. Cry because you tried so hard and you still failed. Cry because crying is the only thing that cleanses the soul. But in all of this, even in your loneliest hours, in your private places, when strength are gone, when weakness is the order of the day, there is still God. Yes, God. The one who sees the tears you don't shed, who hears the cries you muffle in your fist, the one who is never judging but comforting. When you run to the world and the world tells you, man up, it tells you, come to me. When the burdens are too heavy for you to carry, it tells you, cast your cares on me. And when you are in that place, yes, your down place, it tells you, I see you. I made you. And I love you still.
Don't pretending. Don't telling people it is well when it is actually not. That is where I have been lately. Right on the edge. So inside, even more that your mouth speaks. When you wake up in the morning and the first thing you ask is, what is for breakfast? It is, why am I still here? Life got heavy. It wasn't one big storm, no. It was a slow erosion, a drop, a daily dull ache. Disappointment stacked like bricks on my chest. Prayers I prayed and prayed and prayed, and still silence. People I trusted, gone. Doors I knocked on, still shut. Dreams I chased, now blurry in the distance. And somewhere along the line, I began to ask myself, has God forgotten me? Because how long do you have to wait before your hope starts looking like a cruel joke to you? How many not yet before you stop asking? How many scriptures do you tend to quote before they stop sounding hollow to you? And yet you smile in public. You smile because you are supposed to have faith. Because you're supposed to have faith. And then the thoughts creeping. Maybe I have failed. Maybe I am not needed. Maybe I should just give up. Because what's the point of believing if belief hurts this much? What's the point of holding on when the rope burns more than it saves? That's where I have been lately. The tears I cried in my journals, the tears I cried into my pillows, the time I begged for rest and rest wouldn't come. The time I begged for rest and rest wouldn't come. And yet there is this voice. I can't shake it. Whenever I break, it just comes. Not loud, not forceful, it's just there. I am still here. Like a reminder tattooed on the air, it comes, I am still here. And the more I listen, the more I tend to see that God actually never left. He was there, walking in the silence, walking in the noise, walking in the weight, walking in times I cried into my pillow, the tears I cried into my secret journals, the times I begged for rest and rest wouldn't just come. He was there, he was walking. And I couldn't even see it. Probably because his greatest works are done behind closed curtains, when the lights are off, when no one is watching. Seeds don't sprout in the spotlight. No, they grow in the dark. Maybe that was what he was doing with me. Growing me. Silently. Patiently. Painfully. And so he waited. He counted all of my tears. He counted all of my prayers. And he whispered into my ears, I am still here. And so he waited. Even when I didn't feel him, he felt me. Even when I didn't see him, he saw me. And he whispered into my ears, wait, I am still here. And so if you are here, if you are tired, if you are worn out, if you are weary, and you're about to give up, you are right on the edge, about to throw the towel in, wait. Hold on. Hold on. For God is still writing your story. Hold on, for He's still writing your story. Hold on, because He's not done with you. He just started with you. Hold on. He still remains God even in that situation. He still remains God even now, even here, even in this.
I was 9. The first time I wished my father would disappear. It wasn't because he did not love us. At least, not in the way that people usually mean. He was there. He paid the bills. He bought me shoes when my got too tight. He said good night most times. But then the night will fall. And love will change shape. I remember him shouting first. His voice usually came before the blows, like thunder warning of storm. And my mother, she never raised us. She absorbed his rain like sponge. Quiet. She would cook, clean, wash, smile, and yet something will still be wrong. Is it that the stew wasn't hot enough, the flour wasn't spotless, or she was looking at him funny? And then, crack. His hand across her face, like punctuation to his anger. And I watched. I was always watching from behind the door, under a table in the corner of the kitchen, where the light wouldn't reach. She would tell me, Mom,
My daughter,
Mom, please.
don't be afraid.
Mom, please, Mommy, please.
There's no signs.
Mom, I'm sorry, Mommy, please, Mommy, please, don't leave me. Mommy, please, I beg you. Mommy, please, Mom, Mom. I met my husband when I was 23. gentle, protective. He told me I reminded him of peace. Said I made him feel safe. For the first few months, it was beautiful. He opened the doors, held my hand like I was something rare. But the first time he got angry, I felt it. That coldness, that shift, like my father stepped into his skin for a moment. It all started the same way. Words, accusations, mistrust, control masked as consigned. Why are you wearing that? Who were you talking to? Why didn't you pick my call when I called? And suddenly, I wasn't a wife anymore. I became a witness again. Watching bruises not on my skin, but on my soul. And I hated him. But deeper still, I hated my mother. Because she taught me that love comes with bruise. That women stays. That silence means safety. That for better or worse means surviving war zone in my own home. I tried to forgive. I really did. And I prayed. Sometimes, half-hearted prayer, angry ones. Why do you let this happen to me? Why did you make me like this? Why can't you stop him? And God was silent. Also, I thought, but silence isn't absence. And one day, I didn't just cry. I wept. Help me, help me. Oh, God. Not because I was broken, but because I realized I couldn't carry it anymore. I couldn't keep feeding on forgiveness and expect it to give me peace. I couldn't keep building up walls around me and calling them protection. I couldn't keep blaming God for wounds men gave me. So I sat still, quiet, and I said, God, I don't know how to forgive him. I don't know how to let this go. But I'm tired. I'm so tired. I'm tired of carrying memories that feels heavier with time. I'm tired of pretending I'm okay when I'm cracking inside. I'm tired of smiling through my triggers. I don't want this anger anymore because it is burning holes through my joy. It is poisoning my relationships. It is making me hard when I want to be soft. Heal the part of me that jumps at raised voice.
Please. I can't do this on my own. I've tried. I've failed. I've bled inside for years. So here I am asking, do what only you can do. Because I'm tired of resenting people that have no idea what I've survived. And it was like something lifted. Not all of it. Not at once. But it was enough to make me breathe again. Because it is only God that can hold that kind of pain. Only He can dig into places we hide. Yes. He reminded me, you are not what happened to you. You are not your father's range. You are not your mother's wound. You are not your husband's anger. You are mine. And slowly, I forgave. Not because they deserved it. Not because they asked. But because I deserved freedom. I forgave my father. I forgave my mother. I forgave the girl inside me that did not know better. I forgave my husband. So when I speak, it's not from a place of pain. It's from healing. Hard won. God's given healing. So if you are here, you are holding on to range. I can understand. You are holding on to pain like it's the only thing that ever stayed. Me too. Because God is not afraid of your past. He's already seen it. And yet, He calls you home.
You ever feel like your soul is bleeding and no one notices? I don't even know where to start. Maybe from the beginning or maybe from the day everything cracked. I was always the good one. The one who quoted the scriptures. The one who sang in the church. You are glorious, so glorious in your way. You are glorious, so glorious in your ways. I led the prayers. I wore the right skirts. I said the right words. I knew the verses. I knew the languages of light. But inside, I was unraveling. Not because I wanted to sing, but because I was tired. Tired of pretending. Tired of performing. Tired of becoming everything for everyone, while no one saw me breaking. And then I fell. a plunge deep into something I said I would never be. I gave my body to someone who doesn't even love me. Not once, not twice. But again and again, every time I felt empty. And I thought this will fill me. And afterward, I hated myself more. I wanted to stop. I cried in worship. I knelt on the altar. I swore to God that I would do better. But shame is sticky. It clings to the skin. It whispers in your ear, even while you're on your knees. You are not worthy. Not anymore. I heard the gossip. These whispers changed to voices from the church, from the people who I thought would love me through it. I heard their gossips. I felt the glance. I felt the heavy weight of their glance. It wasn't conviction, but condemnation. And so I stopped. I stopped going. I stopped praying. I stopped trying. And when you stop praying, sin becomes easier. So I sank into lust. Into lies, into alcohol, into everything that made me feel numb. I slept in strangers' beds. I just wanted the ache to stop. But no matter how loud the sin, the silence inside was louder. And one night, I sat down on my bedroom floor with a bottle of pills